It's been nearly a year since Hurricane Helene devastated western North Carolina. A new WRAL documentary airing Thursday looks back on the struggle to rebuild and move forward in the area. WRAL documentary investigator Kristen Severance has one man's incredible story of survival.
We met dozens of people producing our Helene documentary. Each one has a unique story about the day the storm hit. One Garen Creek man told us he was moments away from not making it.
Bud Marlowe. I live right here in the Garen Creek community, have my entire life. We had an evacuation plan. We just didn't know we wouldn't have much time to execute it. It's my wife I feel sorry for. For 3 hours, she could not see me. Every time she would come to the door and scream, she did not expect me to answer. But my family has a cabin in Chimney Rock, right where it meets Lake Lure. That morning I got up and was outside. Still, the little branch behind the cabin was not even out of its banks. It was raining as hard as I'd ever seen it rain, but there was no sign of water or anything. And I just sat down in a chair under the house and was just enjoying hearing it rain in the morning when all of a sudden the water hit my feet. And I turned around and that same field that was grass 2 minutes before was just a wall of water coming at me. And I started just trying to save stuff under the house. And about that time, the water picked me up and moved me about 8 or 10 feet, and I grabbed hold of a post under the center of the house. And I was holding on to it when my cousin had a home right beside ours. When I saw her home just pick up, go, and in 30 seconds it was gone. It just about put me in shock. After I saw her house disappear, and I was sitting there holding that post, and water kept rising, then I realized I was about this close to the ceiling, and I realized I was going to run out of air. I saw a deck post on the outside, and I said, if I can get to that post, I can get my head out. And I pushed off and kind of angled, and I swam to that deck post and hung on it for a little over 3 hours. And it was pressing me into that post hard enough that it hurt. The current was that strong. I had 2 different groups of local people that came and saw me hanging there and tried their best to rescue me. And I'm sitting there asking them not to, because I told them, my wife's upstairs, I'm not leaving her. After the 3 hours, the water kept easing down a little bit. I was able to get to the steps and get upstairs where my wife was. We were there about 6 hours. I was sitting upstairs in a recliner, just shaking like this because of what I'd went through. And then the fire department came, so we were rescued. There was just 4 or 5 times during the course of all that, if I'd done anything different than what I did, I'd have been washed away. We've had floods here before, but nothing like this. It was just everywhere, and it hurt everybody. We're just taking it one day at a time. I just thank the Lord for being here talking to you today.
I'm WRAL documentary investigator Kristen Severance. Watch Helene, What We Lost, What We Found, Thursday at 7:30.